Joaquin is gonna probably be forever remembered as having one of the greatest knockouts in UFC history. Like that's gonna be on the highlight reel for history when UFC's pitching stuff to networks. They're gonna show that Buckley knockout of Impa Kasanganay like every time. But he had his troubles at middleweight. It's kind of a middle of the road fighter, lose some, win some. But ever since he's moved to welterweight, the dude is 6-0. He's got wins over Vicente Luque, Wonderboy Thompson. He beat Colby Covington. Obviously, Wonderboy Colby there towards the back end, but still, they're good. If everybody could beat him, everybody would. And if he, so the question I have to ask you is Joaquin Buckley someone we really kind of need to start taking seriously as a guy that maybe could get a title shot one of these days? And if we shouldn't, like, who do you feel the guys in the division are that are that much better? Because it's starting to look like maybe he's a legit kind of guy.
Yeah, I think we have to start taking Buckley seriously if you haven't already. Now, we definitely can cast some doubt on the validity of his last wins, like Luque, Covington, and Wonderboy. Obviously, not top of the top of their game right now, but still, he definitively beat all three. Looked fantastic while doing it. There's still obvious holes in this game. I think Covington did show a couple of holes here and there in this game, but Buckley has at least the power, has at least the aggression, has at least the personality to make an impact in this division. So I think we really need to take him very seriously right now.
Yeah, and looking at the rankings, I mean, there's not a lot of guys that say, oh, yeah, no doubt he's going to lose to them. Because what I liked about the Colby fight, and obviously we'll talk about Colby in a minute, and he's not the same guy he used to be, and he's one of those classic UFC fighters that just, boom, a year came, steep decline began, and he's never been really the same. But still, the one big test when you look at Joaquin's resume is he probably didn't fight any great grapplers. And yes, again, Colby's not the guy he once was, but he's still a good grappler. So the fact that he stuffed some takedowns early, he got taken down, but he overcame some hurdles that are important when you're trying to make your way up the ladder. And then you're looking at the rankings, like Gilbert Burns. I think at this point, Gilbert Burns, he maybe beats Gilbert. He beat Colby, who was ranked 6th. I don't know why he's not in our rankings on Ringside Intel. Sean Brady maybe, but if he can stuff some takedowns, I think that's a bad matchup on the feet for Brady. Jack Della Maddalena, I think that's a very even fight. Kamara at this point, I think is interesting. No doubt, not a slam dunk. Kamara wins. Shavkat's probably the only guy I think he's gonna have trouble with. And then Leon Edwards is it's a tactical battle on the ground, understanding. I think he's got a chance. But he mentioned he had his fan poll after the fight. Who should he fight? Should it be Leon Edwards? Should it be Kamara? Or should it be the champion Bilal Muhammad? But I like the Kamara idea. I think the fans like the Kamara idea. If Kamara is willing to do it, is that the fight that he really is that the fight that makes the most sense for him to really move him up the rankings?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, he is Kamara's supposed to be fighting Maddalena, I think, in February. So that's a fight to keep your eye on. And Maddalena is a guy that would make sense for Buckley to fight next too. So I think the winner of that fight, makes a whole lot of sense for Buckley. I mean, for say Maddalena gets past Usman or vice versa, they could argue that Buckley is too low in the pecking order.
Yeah.
They could very well make that argument, but at the same time, Buckley has a name. He has a very impressive highlight reel, and just that popularity boost might be what you need right now, because it's either that or you fight a Shavkat. And that doesn't really wield you much as far as the court of popular opinion, and not in our bubble, like actual popular opinion. So I think Buckley might be the right move for either guy.